I made a Victor Wembanyama build that can get 99 block, Hall of Fame rebound chaser, and it has an 87 driving and dunk. Oh, and yeah, it can hit threes. This is gonna be a really fun build this year, and I've already got gameplay on it. If you guys want to see a full gameplay video, let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button as well to let me know that you guys want to see more of this build, and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. We have a lot of NBA 2K25 content coming onto the channel here very, very soon. But we're gonna get started here with the height at 7'1". At 7'3", the build is just, it's too slow, and in rec it's doable, but I've played against 7'3" players and they're a little bit too slow for me. 223 pounds, 7'10" wingspan, and we will head to the finishing attributes here, where close shot will be up to a 75. This could, I think 75 is good enough. I've made some shots close to the basket where it's been fine. And then driving layup will go up to a 70. Again, I think a 70 driving layup is good enough. Could I have tried to get it up to maybe an 80 to get a little bit better physical finisher? Sure, but this does also still get bronze physical finisher, so I'm more than okay with that. And then, like I said earlier, an 87 driving dunk, which it's a little over the top, but silver post riser I think is gonna be a lot of fun on this build. So I'm excited to get some really good clips with that. And then the standing dunk up to an 81. Now, could you go down in driving dunk and just get, you know, bronze posterizer, get some solid, get silver aerial wizard, right? You know, maybe put driving dunk at an 80 and standing dunk up to 90. Sure, that's an option, but for me, I really like having the silver posterizer, and I just, the ability to have the driving dunk and the contact dunks and stuff like that, it's pretty fun. Post control, we are gonna put up to a 79. It's good enough just to get me silver, or I think maybe gold post fade phenom. Like I said, I have a little bit of gameplay with this build, and we'll start off here with some of the finishing moves. Again, that 87 driving dunk just allows me on these cuts to get to the rim a little bit quicker, and there's some standing dunk as well. It's a good finishing build. I don't think you really need a 90 standing dunk. As you see, I get a good dunk there. I'm able to back down and just dunk over smaller players. And here's a 7'1", I believe, or maybe 7 foot, just an easy layup inside the paint. Again, just it's good enough at finishing, and it has all these other things with the build that I think these finishing stats or attributes are more than enough. Let's get to shooting, as we'll have mid-range up to an 80, and like I said, it's gonna have gold post-fade phenom, which is awesome. I love using that badge. And then we'll max out the three-point shooting up to a 74. This gives you a bronze, deadeye, and silver set shot specialist. Now, if you're not a great shooter, I wouldn't suggest going this low, but if you're fairly comfortable with shooting this year and you have a good jump shot that you like, this is more than good enough for me. And I've also been using the rhythm shooting, and guys, it's good. I'm telling you guys, rhythm shooting is really, really good. Now, I believe this first shot I don't use rhythm shooting, but I hit the three. Again, I really like my jump shot. I'm comfortable with shooting. This one I did use rhythm, I did use rhythm shooting. Again, you have two options here to green, essentially. Now, you could miss if you don't get both of them, but you've got tempo and you've got shot timing, and I am loving the rhythm shooting. It's just super smooth for me, and hitting contested shots, like, well, smaller players can't really contest, which is really nice. I love this shot. Tries to contest, shoot right over him. I love the rhythm shooting this year, and I'm much more consistent with the rhythm shooting than I am with just normal shooting. On to playmaking, I do have it at a 75 for pass accuracy. Silver break starter, silver dimer. I think these are good enough for a center build like this, where that's not really the point of this build, right? The point of this build is being able to score and elite defense, and that's what this build gives us. Ball handle, I'm going to put up to a 60. This gives, and then the speed with ball up to 50. This gives some solid animations. You have bronze unpluckable. So, again, it's not amazing. It's not like my Jokic build, right? Where the pass accuracy is really good. The ball handle is really good. Like, it's not like that. But I think this is good enough, especially for a Victor Wembanyama build. Here's some playmaking clips that I've gotten. Getting the rebound here. And then I like to dribble up the court just a little bit. Give me a really good passing option. Whip for the steal, couldn't get it. 75 pack accuracy, I think, is good enough. You're seeing the rebounding here. Nice break starter pass there. Getting an easy layup. Again, like I said, I think 75 pass accuracy is more than good enough for centers. Now, if you want some crazy, you know, passes, maybe you go up to the 85 or the 90. But again, I'm getting some really good passes. I love that one from out of bounds. That's a pass where a lot of times it's going out of bounds, but 75 pass accuracy, I think, is more than good enough. And again, I'll have some passes down court where it's not the most accurate. It makes, you know, it makes the catch a little funky. It's not smooth. There are some passes like that, so the consistency isn't as good. But as you can see with the highlights, you can, with Silver Break Starter, you can get the ball down court fairly easily. Interior defense, we're going to max out to an 89. This is going to give us some amazing badges, and it's also getting ready and making sure that we are ready for that first cap breaker, because we are going to go insane with the defense once we get that first cap breaker. Perimeter defense, I am going to put at a 62. Now, those of you who don't know, add perimeter defense to your bigs. In last year, never added it. Didn't care. Perimeter defense does matter when it comes to contesting. All right, so make sure you put up your perimeter defense. And for steal, passing lanes are really good this year. I don't usually put steal up on my, especially on my bigs. I never do it. Passing lanes are good. Make sure you get that bronze interceptor if you are a big. And then for the block, I'm not going to go up to a 99, but as you can see, it is capable of getting a 99, and this is where the cap breaker is going to come in. If you guys don't know, at starter 2, I think veteran 3, and legend, at some point you do get a +5 cap breaker. Now, what does that mean? You can add +5 attribute points to any attribute that has space for it. All right, so like for interior defense, I can't add +5 cap breaker to this because I'm maxed out with the build ability, right? The ability of the build. I can't add it to 3-point shooting because it's maxed out on this build. What I can do, though, is lower block to a 94. I still have gold paint patroller, but what this is allowing me to do, and you'll see my high flying denier as well when we get to vertical, what this allows me to do is once I get that +5 cap breaker, boom, I'm going to have Hall of Fame paint patroller, and that's why I put my interior defense up to an 89. Because I want to make sure I need that, right, to get Legend Paint Patroller. I'm really excited to get the first cap breaker. I'm almost there. So once I get there, I will let you guys know, and I'll show you guys an updated build video and some highlights. So I'm really excited to get, I don't even have Hall of Fame Paint Patroller, and I'm getting some crazy blocks, and I'll show you guys here. 99 is going to be insane. I have a ton of highlights, and some of these blocks are just amazing. We're starting off simple there. Easy block. We help side defense there. But this, I mean, don't take that jump shot. I have 94 block, and imagine when I have 99. Going for a dunk. I'm blocking dunks with this build. Amazing. I turn it over, but look at this. Yep, I have high flying denier. You still can't get an easy bucket. Again, blocking dunks. Again, blocking another shot. This build and the blocking is insane. And like I said, it's 94 block with gold paint patroller. It's not even Hall of Fame, let alone legend, when I'm going to have that. That's just a hell of a block. I love that. I jump early there. Still enough time to get the block on the hook shot. I'm loving this build's defense. And with 94 block, it's more than good enough. And just knowing that I'm going to have 99 on this build, it's super, super ridiculous. For rebounding, I'm going to get offensive rebounding up to an 80. So we still have really good rebounding on the offensive boards. And then for the defensive boards, we are going up to a 92. Now, in the future, what you're going to be able to do is, once you get that second set of cap breakers, adding 4 to the defensive rebounding, you'll have Hall of Fame defensive or rebound chaser, which is amazing. So that's where I'm going with my second set of cap breakers. I don't think I'm going to get to the third set, so I'm not really worried about it. But my 2 sets, my first one, I'm going towards block, getting 99 and getting legend paint patroller. But then the second set, I am going to put that up to a 96 defensive rebounding. I guess I could go all the way to 97. Speed, we're going to max out to a 71, and agility, we're maxing out to a 59. Agility is important this year. It helps your lateral movement defensively. And then strength, we are going to put up to a 72, just good enough to give us the bronze physical finisher, you know, the post powerhouse, immovable enforcer, all that stuff. Again, it's not the most amazing post build, but it is viable. Like, it is good enough. I'm having no problems in the post. And then vertical, we are going to max out to an 83. I think I did miss something here. What did I miss? I have no idea. I am missing some. Oh, free throw. Free throw, I put up to a 73. So that's the build. Again, I mean, the defense is what is going to make this build, right? It's a Victor Wembanyama build. That's the point. But it can do all of the other things. It has the 87 driving dunk, the 81 standing dunk. Again, I think it's more than good enough for the rec and whatever, right? Shooting, if you know your shot and you use rhythm shooting, the 74 3-point shooting feels like an 80. I'm telling you guys, the rhythm shooting is amazing. I'm probably going to have a separate video out for you guys with the rhythm shooting. And I'll probably do a game where I don't use rhythm shooting versus when I do. There's a big difference. And if you guys can figure it out, I'm telling you guys, use rhythm shooting with this build. But I'm so excited to get that first set of cap breakers as we get our shades of Victor Wembanyama, Nicholas Claxton, and Joel Embiid. And the name of this build, Versatile Enforcer, or Versatile Enforcer, however you guys want to pronounce it. That's a fun build name. I like the build name. Here are some of the dunk animations that you guys can get. You can get pro contact dunks off of 2 feet, which is amazing. You don't get it off of 1, right? You need 89 driving dunk. Unfortunately, we do not have the ability to get that, but I mean, 87 driving dunk on a 7'1" build that has 99 blocking and it can hit threes. It's fantastic. You do get pro standing contact dunks for bigs, which is amazing. And obviously the normal dunks. And then here are some of the signature dunks that you can get. You can get the Giannis dunk package. You can get the LeBron dunk package on this build. You can get Zion dunk package on this build. Shaq. It's fun. And then the alley-oops. Alley-oops are really good this year. So having pro and elite regular alley-oop dunks plus the pro contact alley-oop dunks. Oh yeah, catching alley-oops. I need, shout out to my guys. Comment down below. Steven, get NBA 2K so you can help Brandon with some of these highlights to get, because I need to test out the alley-oops on this build. I need it. I need to try it, and I need someone to help me in rec get some good alley-oop dunks. So let them know in the comments, guys. Tell them to get NBA 2K so you guys can have better content here on the channel. But yeah, I mean, the dunk packages are awesome with this build. Oh, and I'll show you guys the dribble animations for dribble style. I've been using DeMontis Sabonis. I think it's a really good dribble style. You need 40 speed with ball, so you could even lower the speed with ball just a little bit. It's at 50, so you could lower it to 40 and still get that dribble style, which is nice. And then most of these are gonna be normal for the other animations. You can get Joel Embiid with the 55 ball handle for escape moves. Combo moves, again, it's going to be normal. Crossover is normal. Behind the back is normal. So most of these you are going to be using normal. So you could lower the ball handle from 60 to 55, although that could impact unpluckable, although I think unpluckable you still get with post control. So I think you're good there. So you could probably lower the ball handle and add and speed with ball, and just add those attribute points somewhere else. Maybe add it to free throw, more offensive rebounding, something like that. We could actually go ahead and test it, because I think that is something that if I were to rebuild this build, that's probably what I would do. Lower ball handle to a 55, lower speed with ball to a 40. And then what I would probably do, let's see how much was standing dunk. No, okay, so only 3 towards standing dunk. Maybe you could add, no, not post control either. I'm trying to figure out what else you could add. I guess if you want your free throw up a little bit higher, you could add more strength, or just add 3 more offensive rebounding. Again, there's not a whole lot you could do. So yeah, I guess if you want better free throw, you can max out your free throw, and then I guess, you know, max out your strength, or maybe not max out, but I guess we could max out our strength and then have free throw up to an 88. So that's one adjustment that you could make. Let's see if we still get the same. We get Chris Bosh and Victor Wembanyama and Joel Embiid, so a little bit different shades of. And then the name of the build would still be Versatile Enforcer. So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about this build? And do you guys want to see full gameplay of this build? I'm really enjoying this build. I think it's a lot of fun. And let me know in the comments below, do you guys prefer, you know, lowering the ball handle by 5, lowering the speed with ball by 10, and upping your free throw and strength? Or do you guys think just how we had it originally is the better option? Let me know. And also another option, right, moving driving dunk down to like an 80 and moving standing dunk up to a 90. That's another option for this build. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. But hit that like button if you guys liked it. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. We're heading towards 10,000 subscribers. So if you guys can do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.